Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. Through the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, the highway, and in the driveway. Isn't that strange? Cause I'm trying through the climb, I ain't like pain. You're never human, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, is belief. They'll see with the negativity, but I just gotta let that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran sitting on, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 still go, go, slow it, still go, there's no hope, still go, I never answer to no, I still go.
Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
I care less about that attorney and whatever he feels and thinks about. That family has ignored phone calls. That girl used to live there.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe, bitches.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? What's happening? I'm kind of streaming this on the Tard computer, so it's going to be slow. So before I even get started, let me know if you can hear me okay, if everything's gravy and all that good stuff. Then I'll kind of give my intro to this, and then we'll get started into this. It's a serious topic, so I want to kind of cover this correct. Even though, I'll be honest, I am biased in this situation. And I'll explain it, because I'll be honest with you guys. I think a lot of people who cover this true crime shit and crime shit, they're not honest with their subscribers. So at least I can do that much. There's way too many people in here for one of my lives. So I know whenever I call Don or Candus, this happens. So for my real supporters that are in here, you guys hold it down. And if you don't recognize the name, I don't care if people comment or whatever, but if I take the time out of my life to come on here and talk and holler at you guys, and then take the time out of my life to call my friends in regards to some information about their missing daughter, I'm talking to my supporters. I don't care if there's 1,000 people in here. That means nothing to me. What means something to me is the people who always come back and support me, not somebody who gives me a view. There's a big misconception. People think, YouTubers make thousands of dollars doing this. Show me one that doesn't in true crime. Just one. That's the size of my channel, at least. You can't. Okay, cool. You can hear me fine? Great. Okay, cool. What's up, Skunky? What's up, Nora? What's up, Dee Dee? Cool. Thank you, Dee Dee. So yeah, I'm outside in the front porch. So let me give you guys a recap. We'll watch it together. So as of recently, what's up, Ash to Ashes? Salute to all my members in the house. Salute to all my members. Actually, Nora Woods coming through with the 8 months strong. And Queen came through with $1.99 3 minutes ago that I did not see. I really appreciate all my members and anybody who sends a super chat. I give it to you guys real, raw, and honest. Hey, I don't mind super chats. I'm not going to tell you that I demonetize videos or not monetize videos, because those creators are lying to you. Anybody on YouTube is doing it for a couple dollars. Are they gonna get rich? No, but don't let people lie to you. So we're gonna keep it 100% real tonight. Okay. Any questions you guys have, let them go. But as of recently, I want to say this before I give my opinion, because I am biased, and this is very important. Before I start this live about Summer Wells, and before I bring her parents on, I got an interesting email regarding Sebastian Rogers in that case and that family today. I really, really would like to do that live tomorrow. But guys, I've been working a lot of hours, man, and it's probably not going to happen until maybe Wednesday. If I was working a normal job, or if I was doing my normal routine on here, I would do it tomorrow. But I can't promise that. But I can promise that what I'm about to present to you, you haven't heard on YouTube yet. Receipts, documented receipts of somebody who knows the family. So if you don't think I want to put that on YouTube, you're crazy. Stay tuned. I'll get to it when I can. My family comes first. But when you cover these cases and stuff, it can be tough. I've gotten to know Don and Candus pretty good. I consider Don a friend of mine. I know them both very good. And with that being said, there's so much I could, put behind that, so much that you don't know, so much that I don't say. Because if I was friends with you and, we talked or whatever, and this was your situation, I wouldn't put all your business out there. Even if you made an ass of yourself or said things you shouldn't have said and confided in me to maybe help you get around those things, if that makes sense, right? So it's difficult, but anybody, I want to say this I think it's important that I say this. Anybody that gets involved in these cases or becomes friendly with a family, they do become biased, and that's important that I say that. With that said, there has been a woman you see on the thumbnail who has came out and said that she has seen Summer Wells, and even interacted with people who had her. And I'll play the clip here in a few minutes. And there's actually video footage of what I'm about to show you, so you can figure it out yourself. Now, with everything I've said, I want to say first and foremost, before I give my opinion, that anybody who feels that they have seen any missing child on YouTube should first and foremost contact the police, contact whatever agency is responsible for this investigation, or at least 911 local to you. That should be first and foremost. Okay. I think, in my opinion, the last thing you should do is go on your social media and broadcast it without telling the law enforcement first. It's just my opinion. With that said, I want to read some comments, and I want to play this clip because with all I just said, it's very frustrating to me to watch this clip of this woman. Anybody with common sense who pays attention to these cases or whatever, and you watch anybody on YouTube, you could tell if somebody that you're watching is keeping it real. You could tell, like, if somebody's bullshitting you. You could tell if somebody's lying. You could tell if somebody's grifting. You could tell if somebody's hustling you. Well, I think the majority of people can, but maybe not all. I'm speaking to the people who can tell that. It's very weird to me what this woman did. So I don't want to come off too biased without playing the clip. But what I will do is give you, we'll call the parents here momentarily. We'll play the clip. But let's read some comments first. I'm just trying to be as transparent, real as possible. And we'll go from there. What's up? Bitch Bear's in here. What's happening? I'm doing okay. Written in stars. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I saw some stuff on YouTube which was comical to me. I'll get around to it. In regards to the last live, people have been contacting me with that lady crime sleuthing. I would never give that lady an ounce of clout more. I destroyed her on the last live. She's a joke. I don't even want to bring her up in this live, but there's no need to give the lady more clout. But I do want to say that. Simple Life, Bitch Bear, Nora Woods, Ashes to Ashes 2.0, Dee Dee, Natasha, The Lovely Damaged Goods, Nora, Skunky, Robin. All right, Triggered. I like that name, Triggered. That's kind of funny. True Friends. All right, so 1 month strong, Ashes to Ashes. So I'll get my grift out of the way. Smash the members if you want, if you can. If you can, that's fine too. Hit the like. I'll go ahead and get my grift out of the way. But beyond that, I want to play this for you. I'm lucky, like the Walmart sighting of Sebastian. Just think, I like where you're going with this. It's crazy. I have, and before I play this clip, the reason I'm coming at this a different way is, like, to be completely honest, I'm being honest with people when I'm saying, like, I'm a little bit biased in this. Okay. But with that said, like, I've watched people who disagree with the way that I view the Wells. In my personal opinion, I think I'll give it to you real, right? There's creators on YouTube who have beyond exploited Summer Wells, and they know how to really mutt the parents. And just so everybody's on the same page, I really could care less if you think that Don and Candus should burn in hell or if they should go to heaven. Okay. That's your view. It is not me to battle in the comments with you or get all fun. I really don't care. Because the way that I honestly look at it is, if you're all big mad about Don and Candus, where are you getting this information from? You're getting it from tragedy pimps. Like has law enforcement, has TBI, has anything credible led you to feel the way that you feel? Or have you watched a YouTube creator to lead you the way that you feel? So I'm just giving you my honest outlook of when you leave one of those comments, I kind of know where you stand, because you'll leave like a trail behind it. You'll say, well, that's not what happened on the Labs channel. Oh, that guy. Okay. I know where you're at. We're all good here. That's not what Bullhorn Betty said. Hey, we're all good here. Like it's just how I'm seeing this, and I'm being as transparent as possible. Okay. It's silly to me when you repeat like known tragedy pimps. You repeat what they are saying, right? That's cool. I'm not mad, but I could care less how you feel about them. Like, I have to say that. I have to say that I am biased, but I also have to say that I could care less how you feel, because you have to understand I do this thing here. I do this here. So I am close to them. I know things that I haven't said. And it's not that I should say, but if you were in their shoes, I wouldn't do that to you. But when your point in argument or whatever is to repeat tragedy pimp rhetoric, then what do I do with you? I just say, hey, and to that point, I'm wearing this shirt right here. But if you look at my last couple posts, people are like, oh yeah, I'm voting for Kamala. I'm just like, hey, good for you. We happen to disagree on one little topic here. I don't want to fight, argue, complain. I don't want to go down that lane with you. We just differ here. But $4.99. Don't stretch yourself too thin. Wish the best for you and Noel. Oh, never that. Never that. The problem, that's a good comment. The problem is with the internet is everybody has an opinion and people are already preset on the wells. With all that said, I think this lady who says that she saw Summer is a complete fucking nutcase. Anybody who runs to TikTok. So I know Don and Candus Wells, right? If I was at the gas station and I thought that I saw Summer Wells, I would have to be a moron not to pick my phone up and call 911. Even though I know Don and Candus, they don't come before 911. But this woman is calling not 911. She's posting on TikTok. The video, in my opinion, does not look like Summer Wells. We're going to play it. We're going to be transparent. I'm going to call the Wells. You'll hear their reaction. But this reminds me years ago when the other tragedy pimp shared. I forget where it was, Montana, at a hotel. She out of nowhere said, oh, people spotted Summer. What all this is, in both instances, to me, in my opinion, again, every report, every sighting, every thought, every maybe should go to 911 or TBI. But with that said, in my opinion, what this is clout chasing at its finest. There's nothing new on Summer Wells. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. And it sucks. Also, in my opinion, I think that's like that because of YouTube. If you watch the trailer to this live, it's the TBI saying, hey, attention YouTube and Facebook, stop with the bogus tips. We need no more. We need, you guys are actually damaging the case. If you watched the trailer, and if you happen to miss the trailer of this live, it's in my shorts section. It's the TBI saying that fraudulent calls, tips from YouTubers, The wells aren't cooperating. I've got that debunked in my show. Everything possible that these tragedy pimps say against Don and Candus, literally every narrative you can think of, is debunked in my shorts section. Just take the time and research it. I've been doing this for years. Nobody ever takes a look at it. Not a problem. But I've been yapping enough. Let's take a look at this lady. So in my opinion, this lady, it's strange to me that a couple things here. As a YouTuber, I don't look at the video, I listen to the words. And it's weird that she didn't call 911 first. It's also weird to me. So let's take it to me, right? I'm in my front porch tonight. If I had a set of parents here with their kid, for whatever reason, I could tell you either the mom or the dad's, at least their first name. I could give you that information, because if I had a mother, a father, or a parental unit that was supposed to be a mom or a dad and a little kid in my front porch for any reason whatsoever, and I could not give you the first name of the mom or the dad, I'd be looking like a complete moron. What am I doing here? Why couldn't I tell you that? I would look like the weirdo. That's what I see when I watch this video of the lady. Because if you notice what she's saying she's calling CPS. She's doing this. Lady, you're not even giving us the first name. But you could only imagine thousands of calls to the TBI about this nutcase, in my opinion. In my opinion. Also, a big point before I play this, I've been looking at these. I smash and destroy these YouTube tragedy pimps. You guys know this. It's why my channel grows. Let's be honest. It's why my channel grows. I roast them, and I'm pretty good at it. I do a good job. I have been looking at TikTok for some time. And because of this video, because of this sequence, because of this event, understand that I'm going to be shooting at TikTokers from here on out with YouTubers. There's tragedy pimps everywhere. We cannot limit them to YouTube. But that is drama, and that's not what the title says. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. And I will then call Don and Candus Wells. I'll put your comments on the screen. Thank you for being patient. Please work with me. I'm outside. I'm on the target computer. So let's see if this works. Jesus Christ, what's going to happen here? Shit. Oh, there it is. Bam. That's what it is right there. I got it. The target computer don't slow us down, people. The target computer does not slow us down. So here we are. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Let's have a look-see, shall we? Let's have a look-see. I need a 1 in the chat as I'm putting your comments on the screen to tell me that you can hear this clearly. Give me 1 second. Let's turn this up all the way. So I should probably mention
The little girl and her mother.
let's do this first. Unfortunately, not to keep you longer waiting, but this is coming at you from a channel called Whistle Down. Whistle Down. I will put it in the description box. Whistle Down. I don't have any beef with you. I hope you don't mind that I'm playing your video. I hope that you don't copyright it, because that would be silly of you in the event that I'm about to bring the person on your video talking about the child. In this case, I'm about to call her parents on my phone, which will be then reacting to your video. So it'll be silly for you. You get what I'm saying?
The little girl and her mother came over to play with our dog, and it was getting kind of dark, and the mom just like had diarrhea of the mouth and told me that her little girl's never been in school, never been enrolled. She doesn't have a social security card or a birth certificate for her. She has no documentation or proof that that's even her child. She is 47 years old, and she claims that.
All right, guys. So obviously, this person that you're watching on the screen is not talking about Don and Candus. Obviously, if you see the title of the video, it says, "Does she look like Summer?" So obviously, this person is talking about whoever was with the alleged Summer. At the end of this video, you will see a recording of a little girl, and you can make up. I'm very interested to the people in the chat if you think this is Summer Wells or not. So I need everybody in the chat to pay attention to the video. What she's saying is not about Don and Candus Wells, but about whoever allegedly has or had Summer. Okay. To me, this is a crock of shit. Okay. You could take this for your own view, for however you take it, but pay attention to what this woman is saying and figure it out yourself, and then we'll regroup. I'm not going to stop it again.
Anna is 7. So Summer would be 8. She would have turned 8 in February. Our neighbor
Is it stopping, babe?
found them
Is
on a curb.
watching?
Mom was crying.
Shit. I might have to go inside. Is it stopping like that? Shit. Man. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me.
And she put him in a hotel room for 2 nights. Well, after that, she got contacted and.
Wow. All right, guys. Sorry about the tard loading. Hold on. Maybe I should get closer to the internet. I'm outside. We'll see what happens here in a minute. Actually, let me do this.
Said our stay is up and we have nowhere to go. It was just.
Yeah, that's super annoying. That's doing that. Let me get
The mom and the little girl. So she took them and let them stay in her house. And she had a contract, like you have to look for work.
I hate this computer. I really do. It's absolutely the wrong live to do this on. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I went through Twitter. Give me a second. I'm gonna restart this. Sorry, guys. I've been working my ass off, and my computer that I usually use is completely like down. I have the kid's computer, which I did like in the last live, but the thing with that is the kid has a code on it. He's not here, so I'm back to this target computer, which is not the best idea to do this on. But I think I may have figured a way to speed this up. Let's see if this is the way to do it. Let me know if it's doing that same shit again. Let's rewind it back a few minutes. Let's see what happens here. Is it doing that again? Come on. All right. Plan B. Actually, let me
work. You have to try to get on a social security card.
all right, plan B. Watch this. Here we go. I got a plan B. I just thought of it. So what we're going to do is this, because I got to call Donna Candus too. So what I'm going to do is leave this lady on the screen. I'll drop the link in the chat and all that stuff. I'm just going to play the video.
Gettr in school, and she had all these stipulations. Well, when
Really? Or maybe she'll.
she came over to my house, I had like just
Oh my god!
just the hair on the back of my neck was just standing up because I felt like something was wrong. That one, either that's summer, or two, like that is not.
All right, I got her being quiet. Bam. That's where we need her looking like, right there. All right, so let me do this. Instead of it loading and all that crap, let's just do
Does
this.
she look like summer? The little girl and her mother came over to play with our dog, and it was getting kind of dark, and the mom just like had diarrhea of the mouth and told me that her little girl's never been in school, never been enrolled. She
Y'all hear it?
doesn't have a social security card or a birth certificate for her. She has no documentation or proof that that's even her child. She is 47 years old, and she claims
here.
that Anna is 7. So Summer would be 8. She would have turned 8 in February. Our neighbor found them on a curb. Mom was crying, and she put them in a hotel room for 2 nights. Well, after that, she got contacted and said, our stay is up and we have nowhere to go. It was just the mom and the little girl. So she took them and let them stay in her house. And she had a contract, like you have to look for work. You have to try to get on a social security card and get her in school. And she had all these stipulations. Well, when she came over to my house, I had like just the hair on the back of my neck was just standing up because I felt like something was wrong. That one, either that's Summer, or two, like that is not her child. I mean, how come you can't get documentation to get her in school? Like, all these red flags, they don't let her on technology, any kind of technology. What she was doing in that one is the man, he showed up. Okay, this is getting all over the place. The man shows up from, like, Missouri and says, and she's like, my boyfriend's in town for a couple days. Can he come stay here? And the neighbor said, yeah, but he has to stay on the front porch. He can't, like, stay inside. Well, obviously it was daytime during when you guys saw the man in the house. That is not her father. That is her mom's on and off again boyfriend. And after doing some digging.
So, like, right now, there's so many things to say, right? Again, I said before I played this, she's not talking about Donna and Candus. I have no idea who's covered this on YouTube. I'm doing it now. There's going to be 15,000 lives after this. There's so many, like, people to be confused that she's talking about Don and Candus, and they will get way more attacked beyond this. That's what I literally know. That is just a fact. What's going to happen. But the reason I think this lady is full of shit. Well, let me say it like this. Let me not lay it out like that, because people always say that I'm very abrasive, and I don't care. The other day I'm watching a YouTube video and people are saying that I fat shame somebody and that I do this and that I do that and I'm sweating and this and that. Well, here's the thing. If you work the fucking real job and you squeeze a little bit of time to do a live in between working a real job and working out, yeah, you might sweat when you're live. Whoop-de fucking shit. The fact that you're not sweating shows a lot. Comical. But people are saying that I go too hard on crime. I don't give a fuck about a crime sleuthing. I don't care if that lady died tomorrow. It's no sweat off my testicles. It really isn't. I don't like what she did to Don and Candus Wells. Again, I am very biased in this. I am friends with them. There's things I cannot say. Not that it's going to hurt them or anything. It's because if I was friends with you, I would give you that same thing, the same trust, the same bond. I don't care about any tragedy pimps on this platform. If they ever hop on my panel, yeah, you could expect me to go 100 times worse than I did with crime sleuthing. I don't care about those people. I don't care. So I am abrasive. But as I'm looking, but that's just what you guys know. So as a viewer, let's take me out of it. As a viewer, look at the screen. This lady's eyes literally match her shirt. Pretty blonde hair. How could this pretty woman be lying? I'm not saying that she is. But what I'm not hearing is her say, like, the first name of the people in her house. How do you make a TikTok video before you call the fucking police? That is astonishing and beyond anything I could fathom. That is crazy to me. Sometimes on this platform, if you don't understand what I'm about to say, sometimes these creators just tell you what you want to hear. And I don't know if people are so fucking lonely that they just adapt to that and take that in and agree with it. I don't know what the fuck goes on. But sometimes it's not hard to have an alternate view. If everybody thinks that Don and Candus should burn in hell because there's a tragedy pimp narrative going around on YouTube, it doesn't make me the bad man to be like, wait a minute. They're all repeating the same nonsense from the same sucker-ass creators. I don't believe any of those creators. It doesn't take nothing for a real one to be like, wait a minute. The police have not. It's just crazy to me. But that's YouTube. We don't know. So we know the players on YouTube. We know there's a lady with a bullhorn with atrocious bad hair called Bullhorn Betty. By the way, you should check her stats on this case. She claims Summer was dead. She's going to protest in front of the sheriff's office because they haven't given a death certificate. We know the shitheads on here. But we don't know the shitheads on TikTok. Look at this one. Could we call her a shithead? She's got way better hair than Bullhorn Betty. She's pretty. How could she be lying? Well, I don't know. If I'm make a TikTok video about a missing person case of a girl who's super popular, I'm going to say, hey, guys, I'll call the police. Anyone who goes to maybe that's how society is going. I don't know. Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I have it all the way wrong. In my view, if I saw Summer Wells at the gas station, I have to call 911. But maybe the way the society is going is you do make a TikTok. Is that the fucking way that we're going? I don't know. Let's continue this shit. Listen to what she's saying. Just listen. And then we'll hit the comments. Oh shit, I have to get this working because Summer is showing this video. Hold on, guys.
Just that we could find. So right when I told my neighbor about that, she gives me the login for her camera in her house while she tells them that it's time to go because she found this. She started saying off all the charges, and those videos are when they started packing and trying to get out of the house because they were told a sheriff is going to come and they didn't want that. After they left, I told the neighbor, my neighbor's young, she's 23. I told her, does she not look like Summer Wells? And she said, who's Summer Wells? And I said, oh my gosh, Google that. And she's like, oh my God, like I can see the resemblance. Like she does look like Summer. But she had no idea about Summer Wells. See, she's young. Like Summer went missing in 2021. So I go back over there and we call CPS in 2 different states. I don't want to tell exactly where I'm at right now.
Lady, you put Summer Wells in the title. You said that you said that you saw her. But you want you have no idea what's coming your way. I have nothing to do with this, but lady, you're tripping. Now you want your identity? Oh, Jesus Christ. These TikTokers are like 10 years behind any of us YouTubers. I'm just saying. She doesn't want to, oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't want her to get doxxed and everything, but by the time I'm reporting on it, your whole family's all their business is out there on Reddit, Twitter, everything. There's everything. Your uncle, where he works on that one construction site. It's already on Reddit, the porta potty that he shit on his lunch break. You think it's a game? Welcome to YouTube. You did this to yourself.
Say in the state that she said she's running from, which is really a whole other story. If y'all have questions, I guess ask them, and then I can try to get back to you. I've got as much as I can. So, gosh, this is a mess. This obviously wasn't planned out.
Who's at your house? What's their name?
I don't know if that's Summer. I have a bad feeling either way. She's probably not the woman's that you see.
Oh my God, this is a big mess, people. Let me hit some comments. Let's take. So she doesn't know now if it's Summer. She can't tell you that the adults that were with. That's kind of funny. She's getting the tragedy bus. She's seeing the money to be made. I don't know. What's up, Chillbilly? What's happening? I do know that Jenkins talked about this last night. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jenkins. I don't know if I disagree with what you're saying or not. I think that it's clout, bro. It's like a different drug. People think fentanyl because the border's open. is serious, man. That clout is 15,000 times more potent than the best fentanyl in the world. Shitting me. But I think these ladies full of shit. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Don't stretch yourself. Okay, well, I read that one. And we got Shauna for 6 months. I appreciate you, Shauna. So you guys have seen this. One in the chat, if you have seen, I'll play it, I guess. I have to play it because I need to figure out a way to share this. Because there at the end of her video here, it shows a girl. And in my opinion, it does not look like Summer. Let me if you see these comments, this is coming from Whistle Down, channel called Whistle Down. I'm dropping this in the chat right now. Grab it. Grab that link. Let me continue to play this. I think it looks nothing like Summer, but for the parents out there, you would know your child if you saw them on a video clip, if you could view them, right? That's where I call Don and Candus coming in at. But let's continue this. Grab it. Grab that link.
Probably not the woman that you see, and I just don't think so. So yeah, we called the authorities in 2 different states. We called the sheriff here. We called they called the sheriff in the town next to us where they were left, and they're looking. CPS is on it in 2 different states. The footage we downloaded from
20 months
their
now.
camera system so we could send it to CPS. So CPS has all the footage that
I agree, Skunky.
That I put on TikTok. The sheriffs and CPS do. This was just a fluke deal. My neighbor was just trying to be nice and be a good Samaritan, and I guess she got crapped on. And
all right, wait. Let me address some of these comments real fast. Exactly, Glitter. It doesn't matter. The little girl appears to be in danger from the so-called mother. So I'm not going to disagree with what you're saying, right? Right? But listen, I would be like totally wrong to push back on anything that you're saying. You're right. But I would be totally wrong, Charlie, if I said this. If I saw a little boy who is 12 years old, and I watched the genre, and I had a TikTok channel. So I live across the street from a park, right? I would be dead wrong, right? If I was like, holy shit, like nobody knew who I was. And I was like, guys, you know what happened? I think I saw Sebastian Rogers. I think I saw him, guys. I think I saw him. And I didn't mention nothing about the adults. I went to TikTok before I called the law. It's if I couldn't literally, it's silliness. Come on, this is common sense. You don't need me to break this shit down. Listen, this is one I have to sit back on and let you guys figure it out. Here you have a woman who is literally talking. Figure it out yourselves. Is she stating any key things, or is this a clout thing? Do you understand what clout is? Do you understand what I do up here all the time when I say things like tragedy pimps or scammers? Do you know what that means? Do you know what those people do? This is complete fuckery. This is complete bullshit. Yes, I commend anybody for helping a child in need, because anybody who doesn't do that is a coward. Any adult, it's their civic duty to absolutely report any child in danger. But this is not what that is. Anybody who is going to TikTok, you're not right in the head if you pay attention to missing people cases and you actually recognize this girl over here with the blonde hair actually looks like Summer Wells, someone who you know who's missing. If you think in your head it is okay to make a TikTok video before calling 911, you need your head examined. You need your head examined. Because the best thing that you can do is go viral in that instance. And the best thing by going viral is somebody call 911 off your viral video. You could illuminate all that by just doing it yourself. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. This is clickbait. This is another share moment when she decided to say that Summer was missing in Montana years ago, and that never happened. I said, listen to red flags. Why the fuck are you making a TikTok video? You don't say what the mom's name is, what the dad's name is, or the mom, the boyfriend, whatever the parental, whatever the parents are. You don't say what their names are, how you know them, but you make a TikTok video. You make a freaking TikTok video. You never say that you call the police, but you say you call who the hell sees a girl, they think of Summer Wells, right? They don't call 911. They make a TikTok video, then they call CPS. That's not the correct order. The correct order is, holy shit, that's Summer, 911. That's the only order it goes. This is clout. And if you cannot see this is clout, you need your head examined. She's not wrong. Nobody's wrong for looking out for a person they think that they recognize is missing. You're not wrong if you call 911. You're wrong if you go to TikTok before not. This is not hard. This is just not hard.
And taken advantage of, and we're glad that they're gone, but we are worried about Anna, and we did make sure that in every which way we got together, we've got case reference numbers, we've got everything. So we're hoping that they'll let us know if they find her. I don't know if they would or not, but if they do, like, I'm totally gonna let you guys know what's up. Either maybe it is Summer or she's a kidnapped little girl and she needs to be with people who love her. She needs to be in school, and she's never been enrolled. She's not homeschooled. It's totally red flags everywhere. I hope I kind of answered all the questions. I'm not sure. If you have any more, just ask and I'll answer to the best of my ability.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. I'm absolutely gonna have to show this. So let me get back to this. Hold on, guys. I'm not even gonna attempt to do this on my phone. This is an important part of the video. So, as you're waiting for me to show you this, just understand that TBI has already been given this information, and guess what? Well, boy, I'll tell you, if my computer could not work
talk to me. Anyway, I'm the one who found the charges. I know the man's name and the woman's name.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, Bubba? How are you?
Just hanging in there.
I was trying to. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I was trying to show this video, man. Unfortunately, I have computer problems. You know, I've been working like crazy, man. But
Oh yeah.
So anyhow, man. So I know you've probably got blasted with like messages and stuff like that about this lady on TikTok who has supposedly seen Summer. So I spoke. Have you been watching the live before I called you?
No, actually, I just got out of the shower and stuff like that because I've been working on that motor all weekend.
So I'm trying to be like as real as possible with people, like, because I'm friends with you, man. You know, I am biased on, like, you know, I do have like a special type of like dislike for people who dog you guys. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, bro. I really do.
It's nothing that you can prevent. It's just something that like I have gained to have a personal, like, you know, relationship as my wife has with Candus that I have with you. So you know, when I watch people that I know take advantage of people like yourself in these cases, it's a special like itch, you know, it's a special type of itch that I get. And I can't help but have a bias, like, you know, like against these people, I guess I should say. So I'm trying to like tackle this as fair and non-biased as possible. But as I'm watching this video that I sent you guys earlier, there's a lady, she's a pretty lady, and she claims that she saw Summer. Did you see the video?
No, but you know, we've been through this so many times before. Like when we was up there in Hollywood and stuff like that, the same thing happened. You know.
And you should watch it though. You should watch it. It's important that you watch it.
Yeah. We've seen some of it, but we don't think that's Summer, of course. Summer would be like a lot bigger than that. Summer was already getting big, you know, before she was even at 5 years old. You know, she was pretty big.
So let me just throw this towards you, because I don't know like your family genes and all that, but there were some comments that say like this woman in this video who claims that is Summer, they claim that the girl in the video favors the boys. Let me say that. I don't know. It's not my family genes. You're the parents. You know best.
A lot of kids, you know, at that age look alike, you know, until they get older, you know, and then, you know,
yeah. I don't know. I don't think it looks like her. I think this.
No, I don't think that. We don't think that's Summer at all. No.
What do you think about a person who? So do you think as a person that is embedded in their community, do you think it would be responsible of me if I was to see a girl that looked like Summer Wells? Do you think it'd be a good idea if I made a TikTok reel or called 911 first?
Right.
Where does like the
That's a good point.
You know, where does the importance like lay? Is it you know? And of course, if I made the TikTok reel, I would put, you know, hashtag Summer Wells. I found Summer Wells. That, of course, in 2024 would come before a 911 call.
You know as well as I do, because me and you've been kind of down some of the same roads and stuff. When you get in a sticky situation, it's best to call 911.
Pretty much.
To cover yourself, or if you think something's going on, some kind of foul play or whatever. I'm gonna call the police first, before anything. Personally, it's law.
Of course.
We're bound by laws. If we don't turn in certain things, we can be charged with something.
Have TBI? Has anybody contacted you about this?
Some videos and stuff like that, but like I said, I've been working on that motor all weekend. Finally got it together and stuff, so I can go to work. Oh gosh, it's been one hell of a couple weeks for me. But yeah, what I think is going on with all these kids missing in our country, and who would suspect,
Bitch Bear Candus has looked at it. I talked to her before this. Go ahead, yeah.
Nobody would suspect. Everybody suspects everybody.
She says no.
But, and I did too at first, but now I think totally different.
Yeah.
Look at it like this. This is what, okay, since Biden took office, okay, I've lost all 4 of my kids. And I'm not saying that I didn't come unhinged. I'm not saying that I'm perfect or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying since the Biden administration, we've lost all 4 of our kids.
Bro, nobody's perfect, bro. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, bro. We all slip. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all go through them changes, man.
Right.
And we all go through those things in life. The thing is, man, it's tough for me because I have grown a bias towards you guys, for you guys.
I appreciate it, bro. I really do.
You don't have to do that, man. It's just something that happens by getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? And by getting a bias for y'all, I do grow a hate towards some people who try to make channels or TikTok fucking things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
over and over.
Sometimes I gotta check myself, man, because I'm a different because you've got to know me like I've got to know you, and I'm not one of these average YouTubers. Sometimes by my bias getting to know you and stuff, I really want to slap the fuck out of one of these YouTubers sometimes when these videos about you guys.
Every day, bro.
So it gets tough, man, and it comes to a point where, like, I think some of my supporters understand that I probably would do that one day, allegedly, hypothetically, for education purposes. But I think that I just try to come across, man, as blunt as possible to my people, man. And I just want them. To me, man, it doesn't matter if it's Summer Wells or the black girl or the Indian girl or the Spanish girl or the Mexican. It doesn't matter whatever missing child it is. You do not make a TikTok video before you call 911. Right. If you recognize any of those girls, boys, missing people, you call 911. And I have I tip my hat, man, to any person who actually could watch the news and be like, holy shit, that's that missing little kid, and then actually hit 911. But to make a TikTok, you look silly, in my view. And what I and let me be blunt to everybody with Don on the phone right now. What pisses me off about this is the trailer to this live was the TBI spokesman saying, "Hey, look, stop with the Facebook and YouTube conspiracy theories. It's hindering the case." And all this is going to do, again, and I don't want to sound contradict myself right now. Anybody who thinks they see Summer Welch, call the law. Do it. But if you're doing it on purpose for social media, you're doing exactly what that TBI agent is telling you not to do. And if you're not even calling the law, but making a TikTok reel, what are you really doing? You're doing this for clout, man. And you're doing exactly what they're begging you not to do years ago. It's crazy that people are still doing this. It's crazy because, dude.
Here's the kicker, bro. Here's the kicker. They got whoever them people were, they got gone because they were tipped off, and the people were, by probably YouTube or whatever, and they disappeared. So even if it was Summer, they're gone.
Yeah.
That's the kicker right there. They're gone because they got, they should have called the law, not fuck around on YouTube or whatever. Them people disappeared. And why did they disappear? Something must not be right.
Bro, it's crazy how time works, man. Do you know I got the craziest email today about the other case, Sebastian Rogers, some stuff that's never been said on YouTube. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow if I can, but it's just crazy. Like, what's the odds of this happening with Summer and me getting this email? Who's somebody who's personally invested in this case? It's nuts. It is crazy how this stuff works. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I don't want to believe it. It's almost like, where's the reality at? You know? I don't know, man. But I wanted to get on here, man. I don't personally believe. So I would look crazy to y'all calling the parents and
you know how I feel, bro. And I think this goes way further than anybody suspects. And I think that child trafficking is going on big time. And I think DCS, and our government, they're selling America, man. They're selling us out, and they're selling our kids and everything else. These people ain't stupid. They're doing the wrong thing, though, man. They're in deep sin.
Speak on it, Don. Speak on it. Don't get. Speak on it. Think about what I'm about to tell you right now.
Yeah.
Don't generalize it, but speak on it. Kind of like give a quick synopsis of what you're trying to generalize. People are with what you're saying. People see what's going on.
Exactly.
Organ harvesting, the cartels. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. People are awake to. Yeah. People are awake more than they've ever been right now in history. Right?
That's so awesome. I'm so thankful.
When you say something like that, sometimes just follow through. This is me to you. You don't have to. I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to get targeted. But say follow through when you say that, because
I'm trying to.
I understand it's a difficult subject. I get it. But sometimes just think about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All I know is they're making money hand over fist. They get the tax credits, the tax write-offs. They're getting paid all the way around. There's big money in children.
Yeah. There absolutely is, man.
It's crazy what happened to us. All the circumstances, all the chaos, and like I said before, I've made mistakes. I was so. Me and Candus both were in so much trauma and stuff that we literally did lose our minds. And in my mind, that's how they played it out all the way around. It's crazy, but the truth speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of crazy stuff happened surrounding Summer's disappearance and the way they everything that they done. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
The multiple searches of our house. I mean, I don't trust none of them. I don't trust. I want to speak up more, and I want to say a lot of stuff, but
the time
right now we're being threatened still by DCS.
The time will come when you can talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just there's no sense to do it tonight.
Trying to keep us quiet, but I don't want to be quiet. But
I understand. It's got to be.
Over a barrel.
Well, let me ask you a question. How does that affect your mental on a day by day, like when you want to talk about something? But
well, honestly, I cannot personally, on a personal level, deal with anything. But we have a God, we all have this great God that we can depend on, and that's what keeps me sane right there. And that's it. Other than that, I've tried handling all this on my own and everything else. I can't do it. It's obvious. But God is in control of all things, and that's who we got to trust, and that's what we're trying to do to the best of our ability. I can't deal with stuff, bro,
Yeah, I understand, man. I get it.
Right.
All right, man. I don't want to get you like hemmed up or like have you talk too much or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Very much, and God bless so much to everybody. Our country's under attack. Our country, they're trying to take our country over. We all need to stick together. It's going to happen sooner or later. We're going to lose our country. But I'm hoping we have I don't know. Only God knows me.
Well, listen, I know you should probably watch that video just because the person, I did talk to Candus. Candus said she's seen it. Candus said it looks nothing like Summer.
No, it's not Summer.
Yeah, so you've seen it. Listen, it doesn't mean like it is what it is, but I do want to say this before we hang up. Like, if you're to watch it and you think that doesn't look like Summer, that's fine. And for anybody who's watching this, whether you clip this, whether you hate Don and Candus with all your little heart, that's fine. But like,
the thing of it is, we don't know who this little girl is.
Right.
And then people just disappear.
The little girl needs help. At the end of the day, I don't know this lady. I don't know what she's got going on. Right. And there's a child in danger. I still don't understand if the police have been called. I'm sure by the TikTok video she uploaded, even though she didn't say she called the law, and everything and every other video coming behind it, including mine and anything behind mine, the law will be called. She said she called CPS and this and that. Why do you initially just call the law? That's what you do when a child's in danger. It's crazy, but I know that Candus said she watched a video and she said it looks nothing like Summer. The thing is, like, and I do want to say this because the people who disagree with you guys or whatever, or even myself, it's silly for y'all to be like, if they don't think that looks like Summer, and because I'm cool with them and I don't think it looks like Summer, you can't say that I don't want Summer to be found because I agree it doesn't look like Summer. You can't do that. It's my opinion, as it's yours to feel that way. It's very weird. And to be honest, man, you know what I'm saying? Don and Candus have been burned so much on this platform. There's really too much channels that come on and even chop it up with. But the more stupidity I get in comments in regards to Summer's case or anything like this, the less I call them if you haven't noticed. And at some point, I won't even call them on a live like this. I don't need the views. You see my wife's in bed. I could be right there with her. So like for the idiots, y'all shoot yourself in the foot at the end of the day. I'm just saying. Yeah. For real. But all right, man. Hey, Bubba, get on the bed, man. Speaking of bed, what time is it? It's It's 9:13, man. I've been killing it, man. You already know. But I just wanted to, y'all stay blessed, man, and hopefully one day, man, you get the call where it really is summer. And
I hope and pray, bro.
I do too.
Awesome.
I do too.
But God bless y'all, man. We love y'all.
We love you too, man. You stay safe. All right,
bro. See you guys.
All right.
Bye.
So y'all, I'm behind on the comments. It's not my fault. It's this computer. I'm on the Tard computer. Babe, you're getting a lot of love out here in the comments. It's cool, Natasha. I appreciate everybody. I've been seeing y'all's comments. I can't put them on the screen. At the end of the day, man, I will put this video back in the comments, back in the description box. Maybe it'll be my pinned comment to this replay. There's a woman on TikTok. I don't know who she is. Out of the blue, she claims she sees Summer Wells. There's nothing wrong with that. Every adult, it's every adult's civic duty. If they see a child, and any child who's missing, in danger, needs help, to call the law. It's not what she did. She made a TikTok and then made a CPS thing and all this other extra shit. And then when you actually see the video, and I apologize for not being able to put it on the screen to screen share it, but I will include it in the pinned comment. It doesn't look like Summer Wells. Some of you will say that, and that's fine, because I have a video with like 40,000 views of some mental case who's literally lying. That one crazy lady who had her home security camera, and she claimed that was Summer when it was literally her dog, and her boyfriend running around the yard at 5 a.m. claiming that was not in Candus. There's some people that are so obsessed. Go read the comments on that video. They think it's not in Candus. There's people that are like so obsessed with this case, they'll believe anything. And that's why an asshole who makes a TikTok before calling 911 will get clout, because there's so many people that will latch onto that. And she's on TikTok. She won't even be called a tragedy pimp, because the ones on YouTube, you know who they are. But again, I don't care how you feel about this live. I don't care how you feel about nothing in regards to Summer Wells. I keep it as transparent and real as possible. I'm one YouTuber who tries to do that day in and day out. I don't need this to pay my bills. I'm about to end this in a few minutes because I actually work in the morning. I don't do this every day. I don't go live for hours every day. I don't need this to pay my bills. I never will depend on YouTube or any of you to pay my bills, because I can't pay your bills and I don't expect you to pay mine. It's just silly to me to read and listen to some of your shit. A lot of y'all, unfortunately, are older, lonely women who find a channel, and what this channel is saying, you align with them on what you view of the parents. So that channel is A-okay in your view, and that's fine. I watch YouTube myself. I like creators myself, and I align with creators that align with me. It's how it goes. But you have to stick to truth. Without truth, you have nothing. Without facts, you have nothing. And that's all I'm going to end this on, man. Shout out to the woman who made the TikTok. I hope that a lot comes from this. I hope that the TBI make an arrest on anything to do with Summer Wells' case. And if not, I hope that anybody chasing clout in a missing girl's name that's stirring the pot up, I hope that they get arrested or charges come on them. But every adult should always look out for any child that they feel is in danger. That's how I'm going to end it. Peace. good night, much love, respect, and be careful out here on these YouTube streets and use your noggin. Try to support people who are upfront, truthful with you, and very transparent. That's how I go about things. But you do you.